All right, Shalom. First off, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem, Rakah Kwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And Shalom, and salute to the hopefully elect. All right, so I got this quick video that I'm going to do through the Spirit. And it's another reason, or just further example of Jacob, or us Israelites, we the form of all things. I know in this country, we're looked at as the bottom of the barrel. We never get credit for doing anything besides, if you look on it, we know that Esau is the devil, so he's going to portray the righteous as wicked. You look on the news, instead of them putting up all the Edomite crimes and degenerate things they do, they'll put Jake stealing out the hair salon, or Jake shooting each other down. And it could be more white on white crime going on, but they won't put that out. As I found out, here it is. I'm looking on Taylor House Publishing, and he's pulling up all types of murders and unsolved bank robberies and things that Esau did, but they don't even put it on Fox News or the news. They'll talk about it for a few minutes, and then that's history. Esau will get found. He'll shoot up 5 people, and they didn't even put that on national news. But they'll put a Jake, as they would like to put all Baltimore crime. They'll search their ass off to find some degenerate Jake, and splatter that all on the news, and make you Negroes as you're the worst one, when Esau is the one out here committing crimes and killing Jake. But if you control the media, you control the narrative. You know, it's more Edomites doing crime all around the world, but they'll come up with some dumbass argument, some per capita nonsense. Well, that's just dumb. So I just want to play this clip. I got it from I like this channel. It's called Black World Black History, and it's just this guy right here. He's just bringing out on how Jake came up with the ambulance services, and now when Jake started it, it was meant to help people out. But now that Esau got it, all they did was just took it, made it for themselves, and then made it into a demonic practice. And now they charge you $1,000 just to take you up the street. You know what I'm saying? So Esau will take stuff and corrupt it. You know, just like Uber, Lyft, all that. Jake was doing that first. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't be surprised if Jake started that cab shit. But in Baltimore in the early 80s, late 90s, it was a thing called hack. We would call it a hack, or a hack service. Whereas though Jake, he had his customers. He might have had 10, 12 customers, maybe more than that. To whereas though he would pick them up and take them to the supermarket and their errands. And it was like his clientele, his own clientele, his own cab service with his car. But now Esau took it and made it for himself. Now he's making profiting off of it. He then took a whole thing that Jake started, right? Because Jake found out that the cabs weren't picking them up, or the cab service was too high. So Jake would charge way less than a cab service and make a killing. So that's basically what Uber and Lyft is. Me and the elder Karasova, we go over that. I believe he brought that up free time. But anyway, let's play this video. I hope this is edifying, and that'd be the video.
In the U.S. That's right, Pittsburgh. Right here in Pennsylvania. First ambulance service, 1967. It was Freedom House. And it was pioneered in the black community. All communities were being failed. You called emergency services. It's basically the police that come by, they throw you in the back of a police cruiser, take you to the emergency room, no care. And what these 25 black men and women did were pioneers, the first paramedics in the United States. What they did was the first EKG in the field, the first intubation, the first shot, electrodefibrillation of the heart. That was done here in Pennsylvania by these EMS workers at Freedom House. And the reason why it was black workers is because as bad as things were everywhere else, it was worse in the black community. It was because these people, when they called police, they weren't always greeted with, let's get you to the hospital, greeted with skepticism, greeted with a lot of doubt and suspicion. This was the community that needed it the most. But this was the model for the rest of the nation. And I think it's important as we celebrate our 250th anniversary that we don't whitewash, that we don't push this aside, we don't shrink from our history, we talk about it, we learn from it.
There you go. And pretty much you're met with resistance to this day when you call the EMT or the paramedics. I just did a video the other day, a while, maybe 1 or 2 videos down from my channel on how this EMS or is it EMS? Emergency medical services. This guy was telling his Jake that he was committing fraud by calling him, and he don't even realize that EMS services came from Jake. And what they were taught that we were less than human, so our pain wasn't important as that. Hence the reason why when we was in a hospital or whatever back in the day, they wouldn't even give us pain medicine because they would think that our pain is different than their pain. So this devil's gonna have to pay, man. But I just want to bring this to the forefront because I was trying to find a video that went over this. But hey, Lord willing, through the Lord's will, it came right there, you know. So yeah. So I just hope this is edifying. Till again, Shalom. Jake is the former of all things.